Good evening from Southeast Asia. We're just across the bay from Thailand, and we're going to do a report from Thailand tonight. Probing, probing, probing. It's going to be a short session because we're trying out some new junk hardware and software and stuff. Okay. Wa, Nem, Rek. I think that's right. Wa, Wa. Okay, the H here, like the H is silent. What? Maybe it's Way. I don't know. Nam Rek. Chiang Mai province. They misspelled Chiang. I've been there many thousand times. Okay, Thailand. Thailand, September 8th to 9th. Really? So this is a 2 days of probing. 8th to 9th, 2005. Man, I got there just not long after that. I could have seen the probing. I'm just not lucky in life. Time is unknown because they ain't got no clocks, you know. If it's cloudy, the sundials are difficult to read. Thai television reported. Well, that's very odd that Thai television would report. Okay, I'll shut my mouth. Thai television reported that an entity was seen on a rice farm by 4 or 5 people in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is all rice. It's just flat. Well, no, that's not true. In between the mountains, it's all flat. It had a large head and a yellow body. Yellow bodies are kind of uncommon. Not that the big head, that's really, really common. I misspoke a couple of nights ago. I said I had 6,400 reports of humanoid, alien, creepazoids, whatever. No, I've got 9,400. 9,400. Okay. Okay, the phantasm then stretched into the sky and disappeared. Okay, see, we don't really know what that means. I suspect this was translated from Thai to English. Stretched into the sky. What does that mean? Did he become 200 feet tall and then he's like a Gumby? Or did he just stretch? He's standing there and he stretches upward and then he flies up into the sky. See, we don't know. The news. Okay, I'm going to correct this as I go. The news anchor called this a John Bin. I'm probably not pronouncing John. I lived there 10 years. I spoke Thai enough to get around, but you throw weird words at me, I'm screwed. Okay, the news anchor called this a John Bin, or flying saucer. Okay, others added that it, meaning the creepazoid, had a small but wait. They're calling the little people guy, the little people thing, they're calling him a flying saucer. Yeah, it's coming from Thai. It's all convoluted. Okay, you just got to read between the lines. Others added that it had a small body, a large head, and didn't leave any footprints. Pretty commonly reported. I'm sorry, it sounds illogical as hell, but pretty common, really, really common as a matter of fact. Maybe because it doesn't really exist. We don't know. I wasn't there. It is reported that the creature wandered around in the field for about an hour without taking notice of the villagers. I'm not familiar with this exact village, but did it say? Yeah, he's in a rice paddy. What time of year? September. That would have been just after the big burn, so it would have been just stubble, I believe. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Sawang Bunyalek, 35, who was among who rushed to see. Okay, who was among those who rushed to see it. I had many Thai girlfriends, and this is how they talked, really. Okay, Sawang Bunyalek, 35, who was among those who rushed to see it, reported that the humanoid was about 70 centimeter high. Holy hell, that's like 2 feet. Really? 70 centimeter. 100 centimeter is a meter. That's about a yard. 70, that's about around 2 feet. I could take him. Somebody soften him up for me. I could take him. I had to, he came at me with a probe, the shit's going to happen. Okay. Reported that the humanoid was about 70 centimeter high and had yellow skin and a flat chest. Well, I don't know why that's important. I have a flat chest also. So did my Thai girlfriend, Okay. Its mouth was very tiny. I ain't going there. Howard Stern, I ain't going there. It had a large, bald head with big eyes and big ears. See, this is a pretty good description for coming out of Thailand, because normally they just shut the hell up and they don't tell anybody anything. But apparently there was enough people who saw this over a protracted period of time. The humanoid then suddenly floated to a treetop. And after more villagers came to see it, it floated into the sky, into a bright light. Okay, so it didn't stretch into the sky. It flew up into the sky. Pretty commonly reported. Some kind of anti-gravity belt or boots or some bullshit thing. The humanoid then suddenly floated to a treetop. And after more villagers came to see it, okay, it's getting nervous, it floated into the sky and into a bright light, which is code, for flying saucer. District Chief, here we go. Wizit, my Thai's not good enough. Wizit, somebody, who interviewed the 10 residents, said they were consistent in their testimonies. Okay, and there's no notes. Okay, so Thailand doesn't have third world countries don't normally have a lot of alien reports. I think that the things happen to them. They get visited just, probably as often as anybody else around the world, but they don't have the infrastructure to report anything unless there's 100 people who see something, then it gets out. But if there's like 2 or 3 or 5 or 8, probably no report is ever going to be forthcoming, because there's no point in going to the police in Thailand. You can't believe some of the stuff we took to the police in Thailand, and they just lean back in their chair, take a big puff on a cigarette, and down another shot of Thai whiskey, and that's about the end of that. I said, okay, we'll call you. We'll call you. Of course they don't. Okay. I don't know. It's interesting. Kind of, sort of. Credibility? Yeah, maybe. We got a big bucket of sand. We every time we have a report that's not credible, we delete it. It's gone. If it might be credible, we take a little pinch of sand, we put it in that bucket. Right now, this is episode number 296 of this particular series of alien reports. 296. And right now, that bucket is 90.45% full. Don't even ask me how we arrived at that. It's like an 8-gallon bucket. It's really big. Takes, we've been at this years and years. It's not full yet. If it's ever full, then we say, okay, we believe in aliens. Okay, that's how the whole thing works. 90.45%. That's where we're at. And I'm gonna put 3 grains of sand in there for this report. Okay, there you go. Okay, now we got a problem here because. What did I do? See, this is new software. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, we got a problem. Houston. Oh, no, we don't either. Okay. I don't know what the hell we were doing here. I thought I was ready for this, but I wasn't. Okay, so here we go. Outside Mek Klong, Thailand. Sounds like I've been there. But I don't know. August 1810. What the hell is that about? August 1810. What? Oh, I don't know what the hell. Maybe they meant. I don't know what they meant. Time is unknown. On a road outside the city of Dr. Jacob Hazlitt, a missionary. Wait. They got to use these crazy little things. They're called commas. They're supposed to use those. And on a road outside the city, comma, Dr. Jacob Hazlitt, comma, a missionary, comma, reported that he saw a man dressed in silver clothing. Okay, 9,400 reports, people. I've been through the database three times or 4 times. I can't remember. It takes me, I don't know, like a year or 2 to go through the database each time because it's that freaking long. I wish I could count how many times aliens have been described wearing silver suits. Usually they say they're tight-fitting, like spandex, or even tighter. People say they saw stuff that that they can't unsee. They really don't want to see that stuff anymore. Again, ever. That people report that the aliens have no genitals. Well, I guess a lot of them do not, but some do. And the spandex thing is a dead giveaway. Okay. I see this program is adjusted very badly. I got vampire lips. I got red vampire lips. I was not up to speed on this app. Okay, whatever. He described the skin of the humanoid as gleaming like a reptile, I think, and that the entity had only one eye. Okay, Cyclops. Okay, I have a problem with the Cyclops reports because I do not see how very many creatures with only one eye can survive evolution. I don't know. I mean, unless maybe they got armor over that one eye or something so it doesn't get poked out. I mean, if we get the eye poked out, we can kind of hobble around. We can still breed, can kind of sort of hunt after a fashion. But if you got one eye and then you fall down, it gets poked out with a stick, you are screwed. So I don't know. I'm not a big believer in the whole Cyclops thing, but there's lots and lots and lots and lots of reports of it. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, credibility or not, barely, if any. 1810. Really, this is 1810? Yeah, I guess it is because the previous is 1809. So I didn't know Thailand had records from 1810. The missionaries didn't work very well in Thailand, Christian missionaries. They got killed and eaten, and it was about that. There's quite a few times in Thailand I have asked Buddhists, hey, have you heard about that Christianity? You know what that is? You ever seen a Christian church? And they just do this. I think I heard about that one time. Christian, yeah, I think we saw some of those people one time. That's it. That's all you're ever going to get. Okay, credibility or not. I can give it the dust off of one grain of sand because it's just, yeah, that's all I'm going to get. Oh, okay, alrighty, and that's it, and we're done. For I got to get up to speed on this app. Okay, thank you very much. All tapes are copyright 2024 by stockphotosworldwide.com, or you can go to alienanalprobe.com to see more, or you can go to theyclaim.com to see more, or, I don't know, they're around to do it. Whatever. Thank you very much, and good evening and good night.